Hi, everyone. I hear I'm live on my end. So, what I'd like from you, if you can hear me, would you give me a thumbs up? If you can hear and see me, I would appreciate it. There is a 1 second delay on the chat. Hans, good to see you, Hans. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, maybe Tanya. Okay, good, good. So, no shenanigans on the connection this month. That's great. I love that. We'll be starting in 2 minutes. It's been fun reading some of the comments and seeing some people that I know frequently join our meditations. So we have a furry participant back here. She's meditating, napping. That's Chloe. Alieska. Chloe's on my bed. Hi, Mike. Hi, Al. Hi, Luciana. Hi, Tanya. Firestorm. Bets. Karen. Okay. I have a grounding mat going too, Ricky. Actually, anytime I work at this computer, I have a grounding mat. So helps with the energy flow. Hi, Judy. Yeah, good to see you. This live is our monthly meditation. And so there's no tarot reading involved with this. It's just something where we join and combine our positive energy and kind of try to make our intentions known to the universe of positive changes and things we'd like to see. So, and the universe does seem to pay attention. I love that. Okay. In the past, people have said, "Oh, avoid group meditations. The energy can be hijacked. If it's not set up properly, it can be misused." So, if you're a first-time participant, please watch as I set this up. That is a big part of getting this meditation ready to start. Is making sure that we protect our energy, ourselves, our intentions. That the focus, and then setting ourselves up to be conduits from the universe for our energy so we don't leave here depleted, dehydrated spiritually. So, and that is a good skill to have because after you start to master that, you can get to wishing large groups of people or even the entire world love and light and do so without depleting because you're simply a conduit. A conduit. I think of some of the big um, plumbing fastenings and things like that, or maybe just air handler units that handle large buildings. That's me. It's going through me, but it's not, and it's from me of my, intention, but it's not from my personal reserves. So anyway, like I said, if you're here, repeat. We have a lot of repeat people here. That's great. And if you're first time, you're welcome. Now let's get started as far as the setup goes. Okay. All right. Now, I conduct these as a non-denominational meditation. I do have a personal faith path that I follow. It doesn't involve any special church, or I'll probably never be in a church again. And if you have a faith walk that you come with, you're welcome, because you're going to align with your faith path according to your personal free will. And if you have none, if you're just here because you're spiritual, you want to provide positive energy, that is just as precious. So don't ever worry about that. But also don't feel like someone with a faith path is going to impose their belief system on you, because that is not what this channel is ever about or what these meditations are about. But we join to provide positive energy from whatever source, even if it's just a personal one, that we most align with. Now, that brings to mind what I've said in some of my setups. You know how evil has to. There's a few rules they have to follow. And one of those things is, even if they do it obliquely, tell you what they're going to do. That's why we get so many really yucky movie plots out there. Okay. We don't have to tell evil what our intention is, but I intend to. If you have entered this meditation, or you are sending energy towards this meditation that is negative, let's just say not positive. Okay, not neutral because you're just observing, but definitely not positive. We are going to stop here in just a second. We are going to picture all of that negative energy, if there is any. There's usually a little. I'm not feeling a lot this month. Okay, we're going to picture that energy going to source, however you view source. Now, I pictured that as an air journey. So I picture a dandelion like you blow on for wishes, because I don't want to give negativity and evil weight in my life, my heart, or this meditation. So I picture that I've picked a dandelion fluff and I'm still going to blow it, but I notice it's a little gray. Okay, that's the negativity that may have been intended for us, that was maybe brought here with somebody intentionally. Okay, I'm talking about intentional things. And so let's take a second, close your eyes if you need to, picture a dandelion or however you do it, but I'm going to blow that negativity straight back into the central sun to source, however you picture it, to be purified and transmuted and never available again on this plane of existence as evil. So that's why I said negative energy is welcome to participate, but we're going to gather it up and send it, and it can't come back. It's leaving this plane of existence. So if you're negative, hey, stay with us, because you're going to help make this plane of existence lighter and brighter. Okay, dandelion fluff blowing in 3, 2, 1. The only energy that is now participating in or available to or intended towards this meditation is positive and light filled. I've got goosebumps. Okay. So here's what some of the protections we seek. 1, that all of us joining in this meditation with good intent be protected from evil and negativity in any form before, during the meditation, and beyond. That positive intention stated in our meditation may never be used, converted, or transmuted to other purposes ever. So our intention today, our positive intention, remains as we intend throughout eternity. We give no consent to it ever being changed or transmuted or hijacked in any way. Okay? And then again, any negative energy that was directed either at us, the production, or those meditating was sent to source for purification, to be transmuted permanently to a love-filled intention. Okay? And if our loving creator so desires, brought back to us to be added to our meditative energy. Now let's talk about this month's intention and our personal intentions going into this. Okay? If we're joining in the meditation, we're gathered in love and light to share positive intention and meditative focus. Okay? Remember, a meditation is just focus. That's what a meditation is. Okay? And our focus this month is on a reveal of truth, proofs, disclosures, maybe an honest accounting of events that have been veiled in secrecy. Okay? It's time for the secrets to end, the truths to be faced, the successes to be celebrated, and the healing to begin for the human race. And enough of us believe that we're here for that purpose. Now, we further intend that any energy and love and light that we give in this meditation be bestowed in equal measure on us, those who give it. So we feel our creator, in my case, it's creator's love, okay? And know that if just universe, if you're here spiritually, okay, whatever your faith practice allows, okay? And know that our meditation will have made a positive impact on this world, this plane of existence, okay? And that our personal resources of love and light will fill up even faster than we send it out. So we don't leave here, as I said, dehydrated spiritually. You should leave here feeling refreshed, like you provided useful energy for a purpose that got heard and change that will be seen. Okay, now let's just take a minute and get ourselves ready. I hope you're sitting comfortably, or as comfortable as possible. It's great if you can sit up straight, but our loving creator was able to make everything. If you've got some curvature of the spine going on or back problems, don't think that prevents you from providing energy. If he can make everything, he can work with a little curve in the spine, but try to sit up straight so your chakras are aligned as much as you can. Okay. Now let's do you shouldn't feel stressful. You should already be feeling some goosebumps, some positivity, maybe a little impatience. I'm sorry. I'll try not to be too verbose here. But if you brought any stress with you into this meditation, check your shoulders. That's going to be a real good touch point for knowing if you're stressful. See if you can push them down, because if you notice it, the more stressed you get, the more they come up. All right, so push them down. Should feel good. Just push them down. All right. And now we do 3 breaths starting this. I realize there's other meditations that do a different process. But again, we're big on visualizing. So our 3 breaths we're going to take. The first one, we're going to breathe in pure, sparkling, glittering, beautiful air from source, straight from source, pure as could be, that washes any negativity that might be with us, unintentionally attached to us, or just residue from life experiences that washes that negativity away. So the first breath coming out isn't going to be as clear as it came in. Your second breath, all 3 breaths are going to come in sparkling, clear, beautiful, just joy-filled breaths. The second breath is going to come out much clearer. And the third one will be clear. You're now a conduit for good, pure, light-filled, love-filled air and energy from the universe. Okay? Let's get ready for that first breath. In with the clean, sparkling, glittering, pure air. Fill your lungs as much as you can. And it's gathering any negativity, and out it goes. And just like that dandelion fluff a while ago, it's going to source. It's not remaining here to get breathed back in. Now, second breath. Ready? In. Deep breath, pure, glittering, clear. So beautiful. And out. Picture your exhale almost perfect. The third breath, it will be, because your conduit is open. Any negativity has been washed away. Just a confirming third breath. Ready? In, hold, and out. Shoulders are down. Okay, our energy is protected. Our intention's protected. This production is protected. We're ready to start. The purpose of this meditation is to join in love and light and state an intention of honest belief and desire that it's time for truths to start to be told, for proofs of successes by the White Hats, the Alliance, the cause of good to be shared. Truths, proofs, disclosures. Now, our intention is, if there are strategic campaigns going on that can't be talked about yet, that's fine. We're not asking for global, complete disclosures, proofs, and truths. We're asking for ones that can be shared without impacting operational safety. We're leaving how these manifest over the coming weeks up to the Alliance, the White Hats, and our loving Creator. But we ask and seek and want some visual proofs, truths, and disclosures. They may be having some tunnel tours under the White House. They may be showing other tunnels that have been taken out. It may be sharing footage of children rescued, and maybe then a follow-up. It may be uncloaking of some ships. and finding out we have friends and family much nearer from the stars than we ever dreamed possible. It may be sharing analog footage of tribunals that happened in 2018 when civilians became subject to tribunals for crimes against humanity and treason. We're not going to specifically state what those truths, proofs, and disclosures have to be or what they'll look like, but it's time for them to come out. It's time to separate our actions from the deep state and the cabal, who work in secrecy always. It's time for some candidness, some clarity, and let people start dealing with some truths. Those of us that are ready, that have accepted these things, will help those that haven't. We survived, they will, and they'll have a support system that we maybe didn't have as we woke up, as we face some of these truths. So our intention is, in the coming weeks, that the White House and the Alliance, the White Hearts, will show us some of their proofs, their truths, their successes. Because success breeds success, but you have to know about it to celebrate it and make that commitment to continue that path. Evil does secrecy. We don't want to be evil. Understand, sometimes things have to be confidential, but they don't necessarily need to be secret. And there's been too much blanket secrecy on both sides. That's our intention. Close your eyes for a minute if you so choose. Picture a disclosure or a truth or a proof that you would like to see happening. I want to be a little generic in mine so they can roll out. I don't want to force the hand in any way. But I would love to know of tunnel warfare successes, rescues, legal proceedings, proofs and truths that even the most asleep can't argue with. Okay. Now, at this point, you'll notice my eyes shift over here because I'm inviting anybody that wants to share a positive intention. I'll try to catch them and read some of them as we go along. I do have live chat replay enabled. It doesn't show up right away when we conclude and you can view the live stream, but it will show up within a few hours. And please know that we do go back and look at these and add our energy to yours. So just because I might not read it or notice it here or state it out loud doesn't mean that it doesn't get read. And those of us of like mind, because we work within the framework of free will. So if someone has a positive intention or to them it's positive and you just don't feel like it's going to be one you can provide your energy for, don't. But please know we do read them all. And in almost every case, I can usually say, yes, that's a great positive intention. I want to add my energy to that. So you will have that added energy. Okay. So, karate, welcome. Okay. Yeah, we want truths. We want truths, proofs, and disclosures. Okay. AO lost visual and sound, but can't say that there's not some shenanigans that goes along here. All right. I'm going. Okay. Yeah. If you go out and come back in, it may work for you if you're having trouble. Transcending Grammy, no more tears, only joy. And easing, doctor it up, easing of financial conditions. Yes. I would love to have some financial truths be out there and disclosures. Because if you want someone to be happy about waking up, have them wake up to some truths about money, financial situations that they hadn't been aware of or didn't dare believe was possible. Okay. Okay, let's see what else have we got here. Okay. Xana, you and I both will be loving support systems to the sleepers in our lives. Absolutely. Many of us here will. Okay. Healing of humanity's bodies and family being reunited in love and truth. Great positive intention. A hedge of protection and love surround each and every little one worldwide. Yes. Rescue for innocent little ones that need the rescue. Absolutely. Okay. One truth about COVID, love and light. Absolutely. Peace in the Middle East, or to at least have some honest reporting the situations there. Okay. Al Butterfield wants disclosure of off-world beings. Yeah, they set us up for it. Even the US government for months has been saying, yes, there's aliens. now, now we need more. Hans, may the veil be lifted for the late bloomers, sleepers, like it was lifted for us, because I wasn't the first one awake, and I don't know who was, but I know it wasn't me. So they'll be prepared for the revelations on an unconscious level. I think that's been happening. You know, if you're familiar with the 100th monkey syndrome, I think it's been happening. The people are slowly. That's why there was. Excuse me. That's why there was so little reaction to the alien announcements. Okay. M says, pray for babies, children, and others abducted. Yes. Those caught up in trafficking, that they get to safety and healing and have lives that have dignity and a future that looks promising. Hope and safety surround imprisoned children. Disclosures for who is false in our government. Yes. I don't care if somebody's mask drops off in mid-live, you know, speech or whatever, or some clone so malfunction that their handler can't do anything but take them off stage. I think of Hillary's handler going, just keep talking, you know, something, you know, there's a lot of fake people. They're 2.0s that are playing the parts of the originals. It's time to pick a few that aren't too pivotal, Fetterman, maybe whoever, and let's know the truth, you know. Let's find out what happened to them. Okay. David Quinn, a peaceful transition from Pisces to Aquarius. Prayers for Maui. Yes. Nasara Jasara, the financial system announced very soon, a golden age full of love, joy, peace, and prosperity. It's coming. This month would be great. Day would be perfect. Yes, I'm doctored up. I am grateful that we've gathered and are able to do this today. It is said that if 20 people join in a meditation, common purpose, they can change reality. They can change the world. Right now, we have 208 people tuned in. I'm not going to presume everybody's participating, but I know we've got way over 20 that are of like mind, that say, hey, this energy is protected, so I can contribute. This cause is good, so I want to participate. And I thank you for that participation and for being part of that and helping make some changes to this reality that are positive and light-filled. Lisa wants Kamala's 5 o'clock shadow to show up. Yeah, Big Mike's can too. And AO wants positive intention and more comedy in our lives. We were built for joy. And we are made to feel guilty if we feel it without a really great reason. That's BS. We're made to be happy and joyful. That learning and living should be a happy, positive experience. And it's time for people to embrace that without any kind of programmed guilt or I can't be happy till nobody's. Yeah, no, you can be happy today. You can be happy you woke up. You can be happy you're alive. You can be happy that you woke up. Whatever it is, you can be happy about it. Give yourself permission to feel joy and happiness and to try to share it with others. Okay. Yeah, Matt's, that's a great one. Praying for exposure of crisis actors around the world. Yeah. Did you guys see that teenager that was getting posed by the film camera crews? So more like that, showing that it's fake. It's that there is fakery. I'm not saying that every news story is fake, but so much of it is staged and green screened and CGI. Yeah. Okay. Hans, med beds, the good ones, limbs regrowing and all. Absolutely. If you have someone go into a medical facility that has two amputated limbs and comes back out, even if it's a couple weeks later, with four, people are going to believe and they're going to be joyful and they're going to be excited and they're going to be ready. Well, if they can do this, what else can they do? If this is true, what else is true? That's why we need some truths, proofs, and disclosures. Al's right. Yeah, it's hard without proof to show people. Although my daughter asked me to show X-ray evidence of the trans agenda, and I was able to lead her towards some skeletal things you can look at without an X-ray. And so that was good. The information was out there. But I've been awake long enough, I knew where to find it. I said, look, look at the wrists, look at the length, the size of the hands, look at the necks, look at the collarbones, not just one thing, because, post-thyroid cancer, I've got a big neck, I had a goiter and I'm overweight, in case you haven't noticed. But, so if there's more than one, it's kind of an aggregate, but there's things you can do. Look at the gait, look at the way they walk, can they hold a kid on their hip? I don't care if they got a beard. That's a female pelvis. Uh, Cynthia Lee, hi, sweetheart. One of my best friends from Alaska. She's here. You're right. Some good stuff, I would say some good stuff can't happen until Biden's gone. And that's the financial stuff. But they could start the disclosures of the crisis actors, the 2.0s. They could start getting some information out about people that have had to face consequences in a tribunal setting for crimes against humanity. They could show some rescues and then follow-ups. Okay, they could uncloak some ships. I think the only thing that really we don't want 46 getting credit for is financial improvement. So my intention is too that maybe the whole shenanigans about that funeral inauguration and what have you finally come to light and get resolved. I have often felt that it is going to happen, but with less than a year to go in 46's supposed first term. So now, remember I said it here because I won't remember where I said it, but that there will be a resolution to that, but with less than a year to go. Okay. Jen, real food, yes. Healthy food, healthy, safe and healthy, clean water and air. Absolutely. And quit spraying us with stuff. I understand some of it is to mitigate bad stuff, but could we please just be allowed to breathe what we want to breathe? To consume safe products if we're trying, don't be sneaky about it. That would be fabulous. Okay, it is 26 minutes after the hour. I always try to keep our meditations to 30 minutes or less. Some people aren't regular viewers. It's a long time for people to sit. Okay, yeah, if you're a yoga master, it's not, but some of us are, are not yoga masters and ascended masters and all that other stuff. So I want you to be able to keep your focus and not fall asleep. Although I did have one viewer tell me last month they fell asleep. Naughty, naughty. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. Over the next couple minutes, if you're trying to put something into the chat, go ahead and finish typing it up. Don't get frustrated if I end the live stream and your comment hasn't been posted. You are welcome to add it to the live stream chat underneath. The moderators and more active members of our little Laura's View and Tarot 2 community will be reading them and joining our energy with yours. So if you have to put it there, put it there. Don't get frustrated and think nobody's going to know what my intention was, because we will. Just make sure you share it there, if not here. Okay. And excuse me, I did sneeze mid meditation if you weren't here for that. So tissue is needed. I want to thank my moderators for being on the job here today. Tess Castro and Transcending Granny, Julie, if you know her by that name. And a shout out to Julie, because she also sometimes acts as my producer, pointing me towards people that we might want to speak with on the channel so that you can hear their message and decide if it, resonates with you or not. Okay. Peggy, healing for our animals. Yeah. We have a viewer in Germany, Laura. She did 6 healing things for my cat, Chloe, this last month. I saw a difference. The first day she did it, her system was getting cleaned out. Now, Chloe's elderly and she's going to be fading, and we know that. But I'd like that fade to be as gentle as possible. And in the process, to be able have her be able to enjoy her little life up till the final day. And then someday just go to sleep and not wake up. So, but if there's healing that's possible and quality of life that can happen, I want that for all of our beloved animals. Absolutely. Peace in our hearts. That's a great thought. Hopefully, as you participated today, you felt some peace. You felt some positivity. You found a reason to smile. I also hope as we conclude this, if you do kind of a system check, you go, wow, I gave a lot of energy out, but I don't feel like I did. I don't feel like, oh, I need a nap now. I don't feel like I'm going to be paying for this, like a trip to the gym, when you're out of shape or something. And I hope you feel like you've learned a little more about how to be that connection from source to spreading love and light. I hope you came away with a couple of very useful visualization tricks on what to do with evil. We don't return it back to sender, then they can reuse it. But if we send it to be purified and never available again on this plane of existence or any that we might touch in negative form, we help to bring our world better. I picture our world as a beach ball that kids try to hold underwater. I did that when I was a kid. I did it when I was probably last year. Try to hold it underwater. Our plane of existence was artificially kept lower than it should be, and we're helping to raise it. Okay. Now, is it going to pop out of the water at some point? I don't know. I don't claim to know how it's going to look when everything resolves in a beautiful way. I just know it's going to resolve. And I know that all of us, while we get to choose our pace, and we have to understand that some people's pace may be lifetimes long, we're all working our way towards the light. Okay, well, that's it for this meditation. Like I said, finish those last comments. I'm going to count down from 7, just because I like the number 7 today. And at the end of 7, I'm going to wave goodbye. I thank you for participating. I send you love and light, and know that your energy and your protection are valued and safe throughout eternity. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.